Today we're going to be talking about the latest patch notes and kind of go through them, then talk about the rewards for the new gate levels. So quickly going over the tag up season. So we look at the heroes. We have two from Saga City. So we have Vaxian. And if I do this, because we know the tag is removal. So Saga City, we have Faxian and Marcus. We have Ifura. We have Faxian and Moxie. We have Thanatos, who I don't have yet. And we have Marcus. It'll be nice if they did include one of these heroes. Like realistically, we go through this, like which hero is actually out of the heroes, like what heroes for removal specifically, like the better ones. They're giving us, I would say from that list, they're giving us three, one good one, two average, and then two useless. I would prefer them to stop giving the useless heroes and give us maybe two used and three medium. So for that list of removal, I would prefer maybe one of these heroes, Morkis, one of these heroes, Jenny or Gilliman, and like Adkins or Supra. That's one of like just giving us heroes which are actually usable, not heroes which are unusable. Like three of them are towards end game, potentially four. We do get a double legend event on Friday. The normal scale times 10 to superior times 1 will be in the game tomorrow. So that means we go here. These 10 of these can make one red one. I do not have any red ones, so I cannot show you what they look like. We can now re-challenge in Ultimate. So here, Ultimate Challenge, we can now re-challenge tomorrow. So re-challenge once you completed. And then there is added stages 41 to 50 to each dungeon gate of Nibelung. There are clear rewards include Eternal Stones, Mythic Blessings, and Legend Arcane Gems. So, other gems, we have 12 gems. So half of these gems, we may get one of each gem, or we may get 6 gems. If they were to get 6 gems, they would probably be linked with the bosses in some way. So we have a Ifrit. If we look at his stage, I imagine they will be changing these around because these are, you'll be able to clear them straight away. I imagine they'll be going more on the lines of maybe the power level of them in Endless Cloister. So we find Egret here, so we look at him here. If we look at his power level, there's a lot more text. We may be going along on this style. What other ones do we have? Do we get Grillian here? I don't know if we get. No, we don't. So we get Morius. It's going along more this style. I can imagine them. That's probably what they'll be aiming for to make him harder. So what do we get? We get Eternal Stones. So they are these ones, not the Mystic. We get Mythic Blessings, which is always nice, and Legend Stones, which is nice as well for free to play. But the main thing I think we need to look at is this. Legend, drop rate, epic, and elite. So what we're going to do, we're just going to backdate to see what it is. So 71.6 to 69. So that is a 2.6% decrease. and this is a 2.3%. So this one to this one, that's a 2.3. The 2.3. So why is it such a? Oh, it has a 2 point. That's a 2.3 though. So it's two. They use 2.3% in elite. Epic gains 1.5. Legendary goes 8.8, 0.8, 0.8. The legendary gains 0.8. So Denimals, this is going to be up to 16%. This is going to be up to 40%. And this will be down to 44%. That calculator is actually dead. 44. So adding on these additional bonuses, we're actually most people, I believe, if I go to at the moment I would be at 21% on the last one, but here we get 10, 20, that's 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, so 50 is the max. So you can get 50% additional. So you'd be getting to 66% epic legendary chance, which is basically every other one is going to be legendary. So that's going to be massive. That's actually going to be massive. Oh, my team is set. My team is set for BFG. We're going to go for the top place. We look at Guild Arena. Ranking wise, we beat Bushido 3-0. It was a good day. Mystic Ball's back on top. Me and my homie Advantix, I still actually need to do my attacks, so let's go finish them. So at the moment we 3-0'd everyone on the elite tower. We got Ateria remaining, so let's do that. In terms of things here, so here we want to counter with this team, and that looks good, so let's go in. Okay. This fight is very simple. All you do is pretty much put on auto and you just kill him, but we're just going to do the ability wise. Okay, so she always goes after Agatha, after Gazelle. If I read her kit, remember her kit, I'm pretty sure it is this one. Once counter-attacking pricing, count the enemy, attacking enemies with. Oh, it's a random. She always goes after Agatha. Always goes after the Gazelle. Okay, good. Do that. Get your speed down. Basically all we do here, we need to make sure we kind of want Agatha to take a turn before we kill off Ans. So we'll do this heal up. So we're both on, oh, they're on 2. And looking at damage, we're about to kill off. Okay, she came back, that means Ans will die now. And from that we just put auto. Very simple fight, 33 turns. This fight, very simple as well. Wukong with Marie makes this counter easy. No Wukong makes it very hard. The reason Wukong makes it easier, because of the shield, you basically can do more damage than their health. So you basically do the more recorded damage, and then that just instantly gets wiped onto their health. So we see this, so we'll do 1. So obviously we didn't kill because they had him, but we removed that. Basically the next hit onto Wukong normally ends in death, like a big hit, obviously not that hit. Now I'm underplaying it. Okay. Yeah, and we'll do this. And then we'll do this. We'll do this. Do that. Do this. And do this. And heal up. And then go on to auto, target and her. Easy fight, easy counter. You basically need Apsara and Marie or the team doesn't really perform. This team. So we can cleanse. Cleanse. Once Marie gets this egg, she is basically immune to CC and they can't do anything about it. This, we're going to do this just to get rid of thing. We target that, we get rid of her buff. She still has that. We don't mind about doing that ability because we're aiming to get block debuff on all our other guys so they don't start getting random amount of stacks during other players' turns. And they do not lose their buff. So when it gets to their turn, yeah, look, we just kill Lydia off instantly. This one, nearly killed her off. Lydia dying is actually really useful for us. Because Lydia dying means we can do AoE attacks and we're not going to increase our cooldowns. That means Panda can use his cleanse ability faster. So next turn we can use it. Removing all their stuff. Just killing off thing and then that's just the GG. And that is a 12 out of 12 showing against the Kraken Tower. Obviously, we're not going to win this one due to... I actually don't know why. Here, me and Mantic dropped 2 battles there. That's very interesting. Yep, I won all my battles. I think that puts me now at top for 52. So look at lower win defense, but win attack on point. So obviously, let's just look at my people who merged up. So not doing great. These are lower level players. Like we can't see them here, but I will show them later. Then we ads, Giamat, Ice, and then Advantix and me. Balmy obviously didn't join. Naughty Balmy. Zong maybe quitted. But we look at Neon. 6 championships, only in Masters. Didn't win any in Elite though. 5 only in Trial. So that to be had. Broken Lands, how are we getting on? We should be pushing through the ranks now. Yeah, we're climbing them. We're getting on. We're 12th now in this, so 752 billion. 11th here. Do 1, 2, and then put this all the way up to max. We got all our towers. We want do a try out, see what it looks like. So we're doing 371 bill. Obviously we can do more, it's just I don't want to manual it, it's not a manual fight, boring. War of Thrones. Have we lost a battle in War of Thrones on defense, or has just no one attacked us? No one has attacked us. So we are actually against Nantuko. The fight between me and Nantuko, it is a coin toss. It comes down to one fight in particular, and that is, we go back to it. That is this fight here. Obviously, I'm actually going to change my teams because I actually want to win. But hopefully, is there a visible Nant? Who's this? That's Omarath or whatever his name is. There's no visible Nantuko. Let's beat this kid. Yeah, that's fine. That bottom team is just a load of random stuff stuck together at the moment. Let's go get a pre-win here. Do we win? We won by 3, so it's 14-11. Nice. That means no one is showing. We just want to make sure I don't want to be in that 10th position. I know. Maybe if I just hit, I don't know. We'll do 2 more hits. I want to find Nantuko. I want to find Nantuko. This is Mad Doxus. I think we beat him. As it is, stands. Yeah, so that's a 12, 13, 12 against Maddoxus. Yeah, Maddox DR. If we go this side, let's see what we get. Random person. This could be Chaz, you know. Tanlia. See who this is. This is Zico. I'm 90% sure this is Zico. Never mind. Zico's the only one I know of Kratos in this division. No clue. Not gonna guess and embarrass myself yet again, but this is an odd team. That was my boy Chaz. Rest in peace, Chaz. Rest in peace. I said that was an odd team. 3 more. Do whoever this is. Do this one. And we'll do this one. I just want to find Nantuko or Scallywag, someone who I'm likely to, someone I'm fighting, or someone I may likely to fight in the final. So basically, if I think I beat Nantuko, I do get to the final. Do we look at battle reports? Let's see who we fought against. Yeah, the only two fight he's already out. Medoxus is going to be interesting. So we look at championship. So this is a very interesting area. I went for Medoxus. So this is Gandalf's old account. I'm not sure if Gandalf still plays or yeah, it's still so he's changed his name. So we're Medoxus DR. I'm Glut. Funny name. So he definitely will beat Gandalf. This battle here, we look at them. So 7. So Advantix did beat Amrata. 15-10. So with his see, I did help him make teams. I did advise against making this one team. I said that to me, Nikki with Marie, I believe is overkill. I believe it is not needed. Marie does a lot on her own as it is. All Marie needs is a cleanse. Marie has a cleanse. She is very hard to beat. If she has a cleanse with a good defense, she's very hard to beat. But if she does not have a cleanse, or someone who actively can cleanse, like Bunny, giving her immunity to CC, something like that, she will do very badly. And this is just the case. Like, it didn't beat CC team. That team should beat CC team. If you have Panda there, or Bunny, you beat CC team. Maybe Bunny better, because if you'll still get inflicted by it this turn, but with the egg on, you won't get inflicted next turn. Use this team, which I will be using. It's a very strong team with the new hero in, a lot of turn meter gain, a lot of reduction in speeds. This team I cannot build because he has the new pet. I do not have the new pet. It is a strong pet with the CC team, but him having this new pet actually allows him to build this team with the unicorn, which kind of does give you the advantage. Obviously, he got no wins with his Lance team. He didn't even win versus the other Lance team purely because he had no defense, and their Lance probably went first, if I imagine. Let's just have a look. Yeah, their Lance is. Ooh. Ah, so your Lance went first, hit the Erato, dropped her 25%, which then triggered her to do her attacks, and she just wipes your team. Let's see. Yep, drops 25 health, does her thing, drops the entire team. Yep. Interesting. If we had Wukong, that would not have happened. So, and if we look at Scallywag, we Ice Junior 16-9. Scallywag's teams, though, he's trying somewhat of a tribute steel team here. Again, he wins. He got one win via Lance. Interesting. I imagine what would happen if I look here is you're going to trigger Arato's thing, and well, that's a lot of damage. Let's see. Wow, she did a lot of damage. What is your stats on that? Do 931, 1 mil. Huh. Interesting. Okay, he's legend then. Probably better to look at them. His teams via this battle. Very close to DSA. I think DSA has a unicorn somewhere. No, he doesn't. He just has the good heroes. Hogarth. That's pretty mad though. You're beating only losing by one, and they have two of the new pets. Obviously, the team creation ability on this team is severely lacking. Looks like they're missing a lot of key heroes. But my enemy, my friend, 25-0 is pretty mad versus these teams, to be honest. Do you not have Marie? Okay, they have Marie, that's fine. So, they have updated their team slightly. These two are very fast. CC team, I really hate to go against. This CC team is easy compared to this one. You just have to cleanse here, but you can't cleanse. You're spacing me to make sure you CC. But I think this is beatable. So what we're going to do, we're going to go craft our teams. So if we look at Advanced Arena, am I still top? I am still top dog. Adoxius. So this is what I use in Advanced Arena. This is what I use in Guild Wars. These three teams for me are the most balanced teams you can get across three, basically across three areas of the game. So you have your anti-Marie team, anti-CC team. You lose the mirror match, but it does come down to speed the mirror match. CC team, you have more speed due to Fox. This and so you beat this team. You can beat your CC counterpart, and then you will not beat Marie team just because Marie team. You only don't beat this team if they do have the immune to dot. So basically, what I'm gonna do. Do we have Nantucket here? I thought Nantucket this season. This went very badly because I got the worst. Wait, what? I lost all the mirrors. How did you win this one? There's no way you're faster than me. There's no way your Hania Ans are faster than unless your JNR saved you. There's no way you're faster. Okay. 3186. So you're 36 faster there. You're around 300 slower there. You're around 300 slower there. Don't care about that. So, yeah. So what happens is you. What does happen actually? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you do the attack ability first? Hold up. Lineups. I don't even have that team. Why did you do Flutter and Dress first? Okay, that is why I lost that. If I had given turn meter, I wouldn't have lost. Story for another day, though. So, crafting teams. What setups do I have? We have a lot of team setups here. So, I think for my best performance, I need to limit it to 3 strong teams. 3 strong teams. And 2 mild teams, I believe. So first of all, we're gonna put Fox here. Swap Gazelle back in. Do we have Gazelle? We want the Rainer first. We'll have the Lydia second. Probably like that order. Take out Flutter Dress. Actually, we'll take out Apsara. So we have 30% bonus. That's good. So we'll put Apsara, MJ, Hania there. Cool. This we're gonna give the Unicron. Actually, no, we'll give this. We'll give it the deer. Because she basically acts as the fox for 2 turns. We had Morkson, she would act like the fox. We could put the unicorn here, but we're going to put it somewhere else. We are going to leave that pet there. We'll leave that pet there. We need bunny in here. This team I like. There's no healing though. That's the problem. Cleanse. Okay, we're not going to put Nicoleth in there. We're going to leave it like that. Nicoleth will form. Why do we put Nicoleth? That's the question. Is that the question? Where do you put her? Do we put her on our own team? So I think I'm going to put you there. I like this team. Maybe Nicoleth in there as well. Strong team. Okay. This last team though is just. We've got JNR, we're not using him anywhere. Like, it's just a lot of. It's a puzzle basically trying to make this last team. It's a complex puzzle. It's what do you put into the last team? Because the last team likelihood is not going to win any battles. Not a single battle. If I had a different pet though, like it would be better, but I don't have certain pets. So let's just strike out everyone. And let's see, so when you're building teams, it's very important to, we put that in. Obviously, they may change, but when we look at their, it's very important to consider what you're up against. So, we're up against 2 CC teams. This is going to be a fast team, because we have the Fox. What I can do though, is I can watch the recording and just look at the speeds. It's very important to look at the speeds without a fox in so you can anticipate them if you decide not to put a fox in your team. Okay, so we have 3, 4, 9. Are you giving out the immunity dot? You are not. Okay. 2, 6, 1, 1, 3000. So I'm actually faster. If I put Bing in there, I will be faster. Yes, you'll go first, but my guy will go before you, reducing your turn meter, increasing my team's turn meter, and then it'll be GG. So I think we go back to plan C, or whatever, and we go back to having a CC team with the unicorn, Fox here, leaving it like that. Poison would be there then. Unicorn would form a CC team with Marie, but then we do not have Bunny or Beatrix for that CC team. I like this team as it is, but I feel we're going to do it that way. And I think we'll get rid of the Quinlan and we'll put the Cleanser or the Ghost. I don't even know where I got this box from. I do not remember buying any packs for that fox. What does the fox even do? Or not the wolf? Removes all buffs from the enemy. Okay, that's alright, that's alright. Deals damage to random single enemy and reduces the size. Deal 10 stages by 3%. Okay, so we do have 10 meter reduction. Fighting not to stun. Don't need the crit damage. Okay. how close are we to this one? So we're 5k off getting 2-star. I will be out little Jack Boom most likely. So we go back here. So I think we will use that. Obviously we don't want her there, so she can move. You're gonna be able to control team. So Villa has control. Danta has control. Paneer has control. Narsil has control. That's a good freeze. Jingle Bell. Runai. Do we put Runai in instead of Narsil? We put Runai instead of Narsil. That gives us 4, so she does a bit better. I think we'll go for that team. Narsil could go here instead of Jingle Bell. But I'll leave it like that. I think these will be our teams. And we do need to re-gear the Ronai then. Because that already has a team. Eclipse not being used there. Oh, I know what the problem. I know the problem was gonna happen here. Okay, I just need to see his teams again. I may have to swap out this team. Because I believe, but we can't take Bunny out, that's the thing. It'll basically come down to team comps. So I believe my Anne's team should be this team, this team, this team, this team, and this team. On paper. On paper, that is. How fast is your Renai? She's such a B-Tech character. Why are we using that character still? Let's see. Renai, 3,785. She gets a bonus. I think it's 5%. It's a bonus 25%. So divide that by a quarter. You get like 3,785 divided by 20. 2,800-ish speed. High effect here. Very high speed on the Santa, though I cannot outrun that Santa. Or their Paneer. Or their Gazelle. Or their Lydia. That's the thing, I shouldn't be worrying about winning one CC match. I should be worried about winning the entire thing. What's the problem here is the Ray. If I had the Ray, it would be fine, because I could put that with my other CC team, and then that would help a lot. This CC team I can't let win any battles, basically. But like, that CC team beat this team. I'm extremely shocked there, actually. Extremely shocked to see what happened. Does she do what I think she does? Does she use Terrell's burst S ability? No, she's murder. Ah, she had that ability, that's why. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. So, this team I'll keep. teams in contention, then I'll probably keep this team as it is. These three teams, I need to work around. Hmm. My first thought is make one CC team. Put Gazelle back in there and do that. That's my first thought. My second thought, scrap this bottom team. Put that back to normal. Because for me to make the CC team, I want Bunny and Beatrix in the team, but I want Beatrix in the Lance team. Do I want Nicolith there though? Let me see. Okay, so let's see. If we ignore the Lance team, so we put the teams in a position where we want them to win. It'll be this thing. So we can ignore the Lance team and we can focus on team A, B, C. So we'd go 1, 2. CC wise. 1, 2, 3 for now. But put that there. This one we have, I don't want to touch. This is a good team defensively. It needs someone in there, so that can be the Morcus character. And we just need one control. Right, I do this all the time. We'll just delete every team. So we just need one control for this team. So obviously a person could be her speed up, or you have 2 lots of speed up. A cleanse control would be nice. she cleanses. Oh, let me just see if that's true. Reduction. Grants and Resi Auto Garrett. Alright, speed up. Free out petal move each way, meanwhile blaze. I'm not seeing the cleanse. At the beginning of each way, increase self time here, yeah. Turn, get one petal, remove all of them. Grant ally with the highest time. I'll damage taken with ally and reduce it. She will cleanse all control effects from self and ally and grant self and ally shields. So, but for this, when petal is set to 4 layers from all of them and grant protection. Wait, petal, didn't she gain 3 layers of petal somewhere else? So, I'm taking on. Ooh, okay. So, and then she gets. So, Blaze are gonna go on this team. I'm gonna try Blaze out. Don't know how it'll go. So these are 3 teams. 5 teams, 3 teams. Really can't math today. These are the 5 teams I'm gonna use. We'll go through kind of like we'll go through them. I hope I did better than last time. Last time it was 10, 15, 10. I should do better than that. I really should. Yeah, my only concern is, am I wasting Wukong and Nicholas with the Lance team? I don't know. I could quite well be. I really don't know. So you will go first. Do I do that? How long do you gain thing at the start? We're going to feature a one. Oh, you have to use that. That'd be interesting. Do that. Carrier. Okay. CC team. I honestly think I don't know. I feel like I'm getting too much to this CC team. I feel there's too much in there for it to lose to a Lance team. Like that's what I'm saying. Too much in there. Hanye, I actually really like Hanye. Her kit, how she is. She does really well against. She does really well with Arato. Really well, in my opinion. Gazelle. Don't know what's happening there. BT Rex. That was maybe your first play. I like this, really like this on Beatrix. It grants the block removal, it ramps up her damage. It does exactly what you want it to do on the tin. Okay, we need to increase our blaze speed though. And obviously this seems all about turn meter. I do need to increase my Aspara's Asp Apsara's speed. It's only we do cleanse the debuffs, that's the main thing actually. No, I did that in the totally wrong order. This thing, I don't know, it gives him leech, like it's in his kit. I like this for the turn. Cycling. Now we can have 2 quick turns. Okay, let's see how they go. See how the teams do. Lock that in. Okay. I want to do a little bit of character building as well. So, character wise, first thing, do we have any of these points to spend? Okay, so we can add a little bit of speed to her. 39 to 53. That was 14 speed. Bit of HP, and we can't. We can show off Kalani. I believe it's Rift Day today. Is her Rift Day? Yeah, it is. So we're gonna do some Rift. We'll see how she is at E3 now. Her speed is nearly at where I want it to be. Who do I want to? Who do I need to upgrade? Santa. I need to touch my Santa. I need to increase his speed, probably by 300. So what we're gonna do when I want to upgrade a character, I just press quick remove, and I start them from scratch. Those two I'm gonna do now, and Panir. I need to basically get their speeds to a amount which I'm happy with. Blessing wise, do I actually have any speed blessings? So I want it on Santa. He has none. Okay, yes. Is a problem. What does Blaze have? Does she have speed? Oh, she has a speed. But she has 100 speed from that, so like her speed is shockingly bad. Okay. Out of them, I want Blaze to have nearish 3k as possible. I want him to have affected, so we will do him first. I do want Panny faster than him though. The best thing I'm going to do here is get all control. I'm going to do that. So hopefully they're next nearer each other. So what I can do here, I can look at speed. All I care about with him is speed affect hit. So whatever has affect hit. What if we do 2 of these? Okay, so we'll max that out. We'll whack that on. That just gave me 12% effect hit, so we're at high effect hit already. Here we want speed effect hit. We can take that. Yeah, so we can take this one if we don't find a better one. Let's see. This has good. Right. We'll max out on C in a sec. So that'll be 1. Oh wait, we have 3 of them. Never mind. Give me speed. Okay, that's what's going on. I'm not gonna bother. Oh, it's 28. I'm not gonna bother. 85. Yeah. So already at 1800. That's good. Here, uh, what I care about is pure speed. That is very interesting, but I know who that's going on. We're just gonna whack that straight onto her. They all actually use the same item sector. So we do look at these. If they're one for crit rate, this one, 1 in 4. No, we didn't get the speed roll we wanted. Not gonna bother with that. This one, if we look, so Blaze stats that like you only need 70% crit rate, so I think I still have on her this S tier, and we don't really take it on. We gotta have that S tier crit rate on. Really quickly, Courier. That's Nord. Does Nord even need it? It's only 14. To be fair, I may strip Nord as well in case Nord actually has this. What's his? Does he have any high speed gear? No, that one, but we don't care. Okay, so we'll leave Nord for now, just because I don't want to do 4 people. I'd happily do 3 on screen though. We're on Santa, but when we build in, we need to be basically aware of the things here. So here we want speed. Obviously, our stats are mastery, effect, hit, attack rate. Can't get that. Take mastery out. What do we get? Add mastery back in. What do we get? I think I'll take the mastery one. I think I'll take this one. Cool. Your triangle, your thing. Okay, so we go here. Speed. First of all, I'm just gonna look at what has speed. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Whacking that on her. That is crazy good, actually. Okay. Look at her. So yeah, we'll just whack that on. No questions asked, really. Okay, we're looking at speed. I just want to see the fastest one. Probably that one, I imagine. 120. So already we're seeing with. So this is 1936 with 3 items. You're 2. 1978. Okay, so here we want to find speed. So she is a HP based. So crit rate, this one. First of all, we're just going to look speed, crit damage. Not really looking nice. See this piece. If you hit speed, I'll love you further. Though, if we're looking at speed wise, that was the highest speed wise, so we whack that on, give her nearly 2k speed. So we're way on the way to get into a comfortable thing, I feel, with her. Santa's the one who I'm least confident getting to a point where I want. So Santa, we're looking at HP basically. Is it HP or Santa is attack? Santa, there's no stat I actually care about. Base stat for him, HP is nice for his ability, but if we just look, if we go HP speed, highest one there is a 71 roll, and if we go for the side stats we want and ignore these, this one. To me, that one just says screams the best. So we have under 2K, under 2K, above 2K. Gear wise, so Panny has to be faster than Santa. That is the crux of the matter. So to that end, we're going to build Beatrix. It's not Beatrix. This character, I always forget her name. Blaze first. And we're going to look at, so all Blaze, the 3 sets we'll ever be looking at, or 4 sets, sorry, will be these 4 sets. First of all, we're looking at as any mythic boots. There's not a mythic boot. Look at us main stats, HP. It's got mastery. This one, they're good. Got the crit rate, so we'll whack them on. Then we'll be looking at defense. We'll take off HP for now, and we're just looking for highest speed roll. So 104. Go on then. Okay. Attack. 64. 91. 66. Oh. Where was that 91? Or 82? Put that for now. Let's see the rings. Yeah. Okay, what one has the highest speed? So 2796, that's the fast line, but I'm pretty sure this is the exact armor we had on her before. But that is Blaze built. I'm not really going to invest any speed, more speed into her. The only way I would do that would be taken away from her. But I do not want to do that. She doesn't need. Okay. Honey has to be faster than Santa, so we build her next. Now. I want more effect on that, so you'll take those boots. If we look, oh sorry, you're wrong. Should be these two. I lose the HP. Yeah, we don't need HP on Anir, so you can have them. Okay, ring wise, HP. We're looking at these are that's the main stat line. If we take this away, what more speeds do we get? 60. No effect to it. To be fair, I have really bad luck on rolls. That one's got mad effect to it, but low speed. Okay, maybe let's look at a weapon. Defense. Okay, defense looking alright. Those 2 pieces. Okay, so let's go defense on both of them. So you'll take this one. And you take the mastery base one. So speed wise, 2347, 2307. High effect hits though. Okay, then we're gonna be looking at weapon and ring. There is a 74 chest here though. 64, 55, 60, 91. So 91 is actually really good there. And we will be putting out Santa. The Santa needs to have a ring from this set. It'll be that one. So I sent a build. 1564. I think that's the best I can go for with my current gear allowance. That can be removed. Penny, on the other hand, I feel we can kind of eclipse that. Let's see. Like no speed built into this character. Paneer. Let's see. We can get 82. 79. 16. 2616. We go to HP. There's no speed pieces after that set. Okay, it's interesting. So we go HP speed. And we'll just see for San Alpha Paneer. So we'd have 63. 66. That'd be 1584, so that's actually worse than this one. That actually wins. This set there's obviously this one. Attack wise, there's 51. So I think it'll be this one set. So that's minus 64, 8. What's that? 18 speed minus downgrade there. The ring it's 55. To see. That 2-5, yeah, so it's hard because we do have this 82. So there is a way to give it a little bit more speed and spread it around a little bit. That involves removing this from you. Because what would it involve? Taking this off, put in that there. Moving the chest. Giving you the better chest. Giving you this. But I just don't think that's, I still think that's slower. I still think that's slower. So we will go to this. So let's give it, it's mastery, yeah. So we'll go to this, we'll give you HP, this ring, not a really random, oh, that's a fast speed. That is actually faster. Weapon wise, uh, who can I steal one from? Oh, I may as well steal this one. 40 more speed, why not? 2, 5, 4, 6. These are really slow characters. Like I think I lose them in matches. Just look at them. The only other people who may have speed gear, which is worth stealing. No, that'd be 72. No, it'll have fur. So there's nothing there. I think it'll be what it'll be. We win, we win. We lose, we lose. As long as we tried. What matters? I hate that saying. Taking part that counts. I do have a 2-star list, so I got really lucky with my pools. So me and my fishing Christian is being by 90. So speed, I think it'll be I think it'll be the closest battle he'll have. It'll be a 12-13, 13-12, etc. It'll be a good showing. My only concern is this team. Like, realistically, are they? That's crazy. We won 25-0. You won 15. What teams do I see that team beating? I see it winning the mirror. I don't, maybe actually. Maybe it does win the mirror. Um, maybe it beats this team now. What will be? I think here Vantix will beat Scally. Medoxus, S114, hopefully me. So it'll be Mystic v Bushido, and then hopefully there's Mystic, and then obviously I win. It'll be interesting. Be very interesting. Done that, done that. Nothing else really to show off or to go through. There was one more thing. We're gonna see how an E3 kallana performs. Is Villa the best one there? Probably. Let's see. first thing I've done there already is leaving it on auto. So her speed is 308. Do that. That's a nice amount. Enters resonance. I'm just going to continue the fight, see her speed. Constantly getting that deep poison up. Do they get 2 counter attacks here? They do, don't they? That's cool. Right, so we're gonna see the turn meet again, so yeah. See if we can actually beat this boss. Damage wise, once he start ignoring shield, doesn't matter about shield, is there? He starts ramping hard though after 6. That's not great. Okay. Need to make sure we keep severe wound on him. Just so we kill off a thing. It's still there. So he doesn't heal as much. Do that. We're gonna start killing off their team real soon. So hopefully it didn't heal as much. 50 stats only 1%. Percent. Percent. Okay, this is going well. Need to get the speed up. There we go. So now we can start reducing speed a bit more. Okay. Did that. Let's get the flower bowl back. Okay. Her cooldowns are actually really fast. They're 2 turns, which is really strong. My only worry is we're going to kill off someone and heal massively, which I don't want to happen. At the moment it's going well. Okay. Store that. Okay, this is going well so far. We've not lost anyone. We are coming to that hill region though, so we do need to be careful. So we're going to reapply the severe wound. Nearly got one shot there. Reapply that. May kill someone here. We're not careful. Not yet. Kill someone there. Let's try and actually kill off another. He's starting to resist our... Okay, so we've not lost anyone just yet. We do need to apply that so we do kill. They aren't terrible. Let's heal. Okay, only up to 14%. So now is just going to be a clean strike. Hopefully we don't lose everyone. We have maximum debuffs on them. Okay, I think we've got this then. So we do that again. So next AoE we will die, and I think he'll start killing people now. But as long as we... Okay, yeah, we've won. And we did it. Took us 118 turns or 18 boss turns, but we did it. We beat the boss. So 19 mil heal. Beat everyone else other than the Gazelle solo healing. And then shield wise, I don't know what shield wise we were doing, going out to be fair. $27 mil there, not bad. 19 mil. But she does do a hefty bit of damage. Okay, we'll see how she goes on this boss. Let's see. So this boss is more single target focused. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. So we'll do that, take 1 damage. Do that, take 1 damage. Do that, do this. Do that. So 2 turns we're on 20%, so we're on to killing up around turn 10. What is your effect hit? I feel like we do need a bit more effect hit on her. But I feel like you don't though, because like, she has so many turns, she has really fast cooldowns. Yeah, so like turn 11 kill at this rate if we keep going. I think you can't use her in. If you want to use her in um, the pet battle area, she doesn't have shields, so she's not really useful. This bit here is where I feel may get some problems. No? Okay. We'll do there. Probably will get 2 turns worth of healing. There we go, max to full health. Down to 50. Okay, so we didn't get down to the threshold of 40 or 30 at that point. It was just interesting seeing like getting further with new characters, seeing like the where power creep is actually happening. And like you can just tell like before I couldn't even get anywhere near that the sea monster boss before. But now with her, like I got a lot closer. I do need to heal these guys up before. Okay, we didn't die, that's the main thing. So we are getting into that dangerous zone where we do need to start killing the boss. And not dying. So it's looking at damage wise, like, I think we can leave it on auto and probably survive this. And we won. So 11 turns, nice and simple. See the next one. And after this, I'll do a little bit of testing of her in PvP. As I didn't get to do my video, what I was going to do upload yesterday. So this video has had a bit of everything in it. Let's see how we can do this without the stealth mechanic. I feel like we won't be able to do this boss. Because I only kill people that are highest, like, go with health. Let's see. Okay, that was good. What's my villa's health? Attack 100k. Okay. So 3 turns in, we've only done 20%. So it's not looking confident. I'm not looking confident in this. Normally you would like to see 1%, 10% for each turn. So yeah, here we're seeing damage. So she is above the threshold. So yeah, managing to get through a little bit. We aren't at 3 stacks of this anymore. We seem to be outrun there. Okay, so he's getting into that danger zone now, Gazelle. We need to start healing her up again. What is her one from? Oh, it's from her echo in it. On the other than Chris self poison damage dealt by 6 and all allies affected. Hmm. We are getting there. Getting down low, have poison. So where we want to get this speed up, yeah. So now it's just about damage mitigation. Definitely want to heal on next. Okay, I think we're fine. So kallana is definitely adds a lot to the team. I think the main problem with the poison team at the moment, it is an AoE based team. Every single hero is mainly AoE damage. Gazelle was kind of the exception to the rule, where her main attack is not really AoE based. It does damage to multiple people, but in single target, every attack just hits the same target. So in that sense, it's not really AoE. I could make a DD team. This team is when you want AoE damage. This is the only kind of AoE fight you want. I wonder if he's still there, Tamia. The speed. What's your speed? Remember the speed. 4408. Yes, you can. Oh, that speed's gonna be slow as a brick. So we are doing a lot of damage. We're killing off the blob guys before they can even... Yeah, they're just getting killed. So we got their speed down to 852. Every one turn we take 3 turns for most of our guys, sometimes 4. And we're just focusing on the boss. And then what we can do here, we can re-steal their speed. Their speed is 1172. Their speed now is faster. Oh no, sorry. 1172. Yeah, so that's around 100 speed. So she is. I would say she's. I would say she's in that support role of healing, speed reduction, giving out a unique consolidation. But as you can see, the boss we've only done 20% HP in 5 turns. Yes, this boss doesn't ramp as much as the others, and his abilities aren't as good. So we can literally just leave it there and see how it goes. Then after this fight, I will just I'll end this video with a quick PvP show off of her at E3. It kind of like a team I reckon you could kind of get away with her in. At the moment, I do not think there is a full attribute still team, even though there are technically 6 attribute still characters. I do not think the characters that she pairs with, there is enough synergy there. In my honest opinion, the ones who make the cut in her team at the moment is Vasilia, Morcus, and herself. I don't think Kratos makes the cut. Nikki, maybe. Maybe, depending on the next limited hero, if it is attribute still, or depending on the mythic hero, if it is attribute still. Maybe. For... I would never put Ans in there. That is taken away from one of the best teams in the game. I would say... I would argue the Ans team is the best PvP team. The Marie team is... Marie is better at PvE, though, than Ans. But I would argue that Anne's team can pretty much beat every PV. Anne's team can win every PvP fight against Marie team. Every PvP fight. And I can prove that by just showing my my classic arena. Where I use Anne's team. Everyone else is using the Nikki, Apsara, Arato, Marie, MJ, Unicorn team. I don't use Marie. I don't use Arato. I use Hania, and I use Ans instead. The other three characters are obviously the same, but I do think the boss is dying a lot faster now. So we saw in 5 turns at 20%. Now in 12 turns we're at to 33%. So we are ramping that damage up. These blobs make a really annoying sound. Ricardo's really good at clearing AoE mobs. So the one thing with Kallana though, she can't do the pet bosses because she doesn't have shield. If she had shield, she would be arguably like a Magdi and a Freud in one. Well, she'd be a Magdi. She'd basically be a Magdi over a better than Magdi in every way. Has the consolidation ability. Poison damage gives 75% out. I think Magdi only gives 70% out. Or does she give 60? How much does she give out? We can check it. Where is it? It's like here somewhere. Yeah, 75%. Wow, so Imrikar just cleared pretty much the entire team's mobs, and now we're just all damage now focused on the boss. So I wonder if we will get another time with Gazelle. Probably, maybe actually, no. The boss is about to die. Probably one more big hit, so we're looking at like 50 mil. 50 mil, yeah. Yeah. Does Imrikar have his ability up? No. And he just dies. So we did really well there. Imrikar MVP for damage. Healing wise, damage reduction wise, did very well. Okay, so if we go to PvP real quick. So we look at my ranking, yes, I'm third. But if we look at the teams, what the others are using, and then we look at They're both using Fox. You know why they're both using Fox? If I go here. Cheers, Club. Cheers, Club, for just farming me. Oh, I am still winning with that. Okay, that's good. Attack wise. Don't lose to anyone really. I do want to try. I don't want to try against this team though, because Lydia. I want to try against someone who is not like. Yeah, I'll try here. They got Nikki. No removal. No poison maybe. Yeah. Put kallana in. Alright, we'll take out MJ. First, we'll see how this team goes. See how the turn meter is affected. That's very interesting. Okay, so you are 2886. 3332 2886. Let's see. Wow. So we reduced them tremendously. This shield thing here is kind of like the downfall of this team. We do that. Basically, the shield is the reason you win. You kill the person. What I want to do, I want to wait until I can steal more of your turn meter, basically. Okay, so we're looking at a turn meter. 3156. Oh, that's nasty. And then from here we just win. Okay, there's frozen, that's fine. We really don't care. We'll do that against Apsara. Reducing our turn meter. Do that for Ans when he gets his turn, which he won't be able to get. And the thing about this team is, we can give that out. We have a basically a cleanser here, so all these debuffs, obviously we won't get them here. But if we go back to, or we will be able to go, all these got cleansed there. That's, I didn't get to do my point. Obviously we're about to one tap their entire team. But that went really well. That went extremely well. She stole the speed. She did what I wanted her to do. Let's try maybe this team. Let's see if it's better. What I'm gonna do, I am gonna save it, and then we're not gonna touch anything. The only one thing I will do will be targeting Marie. I'm gonna target Marie, and I will see. From there, we'll see. Here, it doesn't matter which one you do. You kind of want the reduction. You probably want the cleanse actually as the main one. Oh well. So what I'm going to do is target Marie, and we'll see. So comparing speeds, 3249, 337. Now I'm faster. And the Maurice didn't even stand a chance. Cleanse that HP burn off with the pet. We're going to steal your speed. Stolen your speed, we're now a lot faster. Like, 1 speed faster on the Apsara. That is actually good because we still get the bonus. Hopefully. She's probably going to just die at the end of her turn. And dead. This team's really strong. Like, really strong. Now let's try it against someone who is, let's say, on a different level of stat wise. Already we're 400 speed lower. We are a lot slower across the board. Well, that's not meant to happen. Not being able to use that ability at all is great. Why is she doing her so many times? Brother, like, what? She's cast her thing 3 times before. No, that's bull. See, stuff like that is like, how are we? First of all, how am I counter attacking so much? Oh, I see. So she's the direct. Is it direct target or just hit? So this is where she does not do anything for the team, because when self takes damage from enemies proactively cast basic attack or skills, other allies will counter attack once. That is the problem there. So we look, they all just counter attack. She does this. So she does this ability, which means we counter attack there twice. We already set that off in motion. Already increased our cooldowns. Now we can't set it off again. So basically, if they target her again, which they do, so we trigger now no one, but we don't have that up, even though we should do. Basically a downward spiral, so we can't use her in this scenario. But it'd be nice to see if we can win this battle with the Lydia involved. So we now can increase our 10 meter. Resisted. fine. Shield. And then that's GG from there. So Kalania versus Lydia is really dangerous. Kalania versus Lydia is extremely dangerous. But Kalania the non-Lydia teams, I would say, argue even, that it is one of the better, you do better. That's something to keep in mind. Where's Advantix? Do you have, what's your classic team? Okay, this is what I want to try against. Without you, I want to try with Kalania. I honestly don't know her name. I'm sticking with Kalania. It sounds cooler. I want to see how this pairs out. So, yes, still turn me up. Do this. Do this. Okay, we don't wipe. We don't wipe. So now we have to wait for her to take a turn before we can kill her. So what we want to do here, we want to get this up. Okay, so now we can kill the. Now we can kill her. By which point it's too late already. Unless you don't die here. Yeah. So the new pet basically is just instant loss. There's no, I don't think there's anything there we could do unless we maybe swap out this for this pet. Remember, Kalania is providing 45% skill damage and base damage reduction. Let's reduce your speeds. Give you this. Give you this. What I want to do, I want the fox to go first. I believe it should freeze their Marie. It should freeze their Marie, I say. Yes, it does. Here, we'll do this. Okay, so now, if we look at speed-wise, who has a 2,461 speed of Sarah? We're a lot faster, which is the main thing. That is the bad, though. That just wiped us. Whatever did that, just wiped us completely. That new pet, the new pet is very strong. New pet is very broken, very strong. If you have it, it's pretty much a GG in every sense. So let's see how the using this team with the Fox compares versus the Marie lineup with a Unicorn. Okay, so they reduced the turn meter at the start. So we're going to reduce their speed even more. So we already reduced him down, not as much as I would like. What did you start on if you're this speed? Okay, so we got out the hostile invader. Okay. Wow. Wow, the Epsara has the highest attack. So he's going to double turn. Um, okay, and that is a GG to that point. I don't know what was easier. I love the counter-attack mechanic for Kallana. I feel like this team is a home at the moment for me. And this is using the Fox. So I feel now looking back at this, I feel that I am more justified to do this. Put Nikki there. Maybe put MJ Holdings instead of Hung Ye. And we'll put Hung Ye there. So like this. I feel like this is more suited. I think this is what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with this. Final part A. So that's the you have MJ and you have why am I going so far? Hongye boosts critical damage, there's no crit damage here other than these two. But against a Marie team that may prove useful. So that'll be our final. This will be our final team loadouts. What will be, what will be. So I do prefer doing that as the primary, secondary. That's the first one, just get two bionic boners out, so there's two people you're defending, not one. And here I like doing that first. Again, just so you can reduce, remove buffs, reduce their damage, inflict dots if you're versus a dot team. Here I always do Nicholas, Shield, Spearfrost first, just to get the double attack from Ans. So we'll see how this goes. So this team has 45% from the free attribute of skill and basic, plus her echo, which I want to say is 2-star, which gives us 24%. So we're looking at 69% skill damage reduction, which is pretty strong. On top of the tenacity, master resist off the team, the crit damage and mastery reduction from the Fox, and the mastery reduction from Ans. It makes for a defensive but also extremely offensive team. So I'm happy with my teams. We'll see how it goes. I think the only thing I would do maybe would change this back and give them that just to make this team stronger. We're really trying to get that Lance win. We're really trying to get a team win from the Lance team. Okay, that'll be it. Thank you for watching. I hope obviously it's a 2-hour video. What I will do, obviously, if you get to the end here, is I will split the video into parts in the comment section. So if there's a certain section you want to watch and don't want to watch the rest, that's fine. Just go to those timestamps in the comment section and not the comment section, in the description to see what you want to see. Thank you for watching and catch you in the next one. Before I leave, I've done that. Yeah. Okay, peace.